So right now you're looking stupid, you're looking dumb because your girl's pulled up on you. Hey guys, how are you doing? It's Afia here. I know it's been a while since I made a video. I'm really sorry guys, but I have exams coming up. As some of you guys know, I am in medical school, so like these exams are crazy and it's like I need to know everything, so I really don't have time to sit down, to film, to edit. I have like 2 videos. I have a skincare video that I've already filmed, but I already spent like 3 hours editing it, and I still have to edit it because I'm trying to make it as informative as possible, and I don't have extra time to spend on it. And I also have a vlog, and that's gonna take me at least 3 hours to edit, and I don't have 3 hours to edit. So anyways, I am doing a story time because I feel like story times are quick and easy. So hopefully it's gonna take me not more than an hour to edit this video and put it up for you guys, and you can get to know me a little better. I love watching storytime videos because I feel like they're so funny, and like literally this story is hilarious, and you're looking at the title and you're thinking, what? Let me just give you the tea. Let me just tell you what actually happened. So this happened about 3 years ago, and it was my friend's birthday. So me and my girls, there's 3 of us, we always, you know, do things together. We decided to go and celebrate her birthday in Newcastle. So if you're in the UK, you know where Newcastle is. So decided to go to Newcastle, decided to go and, you know, celebrate her birthday and have fun together. We got a room at the Jurys Inn Hotel, very nice, very pretty. Anyways, so that evening when we got there, I think this was the weekend, we decided to go to eat, and we went out to Barbucho's. It was trash. That food was not nice. I do not recommend it at all. So anyways, we went to eat, weren't really impressed, and then I'll try and insert some pictures if I find any because it's hilarious. So anyways, we decided to from Barbucho's, we were like, let's walk to town because everything is in town. So as we were walking, we came across like the little center where it was at night this time, so everywhere was like buzzing, there was a lot of things going on. So then we saw like a Flares kind of Flares, you know, Flares is like a little it's not really a club, they just play like 90s music, 60s, 70s, 80s, and we were like, oh, that's cool. So we just went in there for a little while. We just came out for dinner, but because there was stuff going on, we're like, oh, this is cool, like trying to figure out what goes on at night in Newcastle. So we went to Flares, we had a bit of fun, and then we came out, and I think there was this guy, this white guy, that he came up to us, and he was like, oh guys, there's something happening at this spot, do you guys want to come and check it out? He was really nice, he was really friendly. We were like, oh okay, and he was a bit older, but he was just really calm and chill. So we're like, yeah, why not? So he gave us a flyer, and then we went to this spot. It was cool and everything. Meanwhile, this guy that we had met, he was from where I'm from as well, in the UK, from Leeds. So he was like, oh, we just started talking, bantering, Leeds accent came out. Like, you alright love, how you doing? Everything. So it was really cool. So at some point, this guy was like, oh, because we went outside, he was like, oh, he was trying to talk to me, trying to be like, oh, come back with me or something. I was like, you got the wrong girl. I am not the type to just go back. Where did I come with you? You are actually mad. You are not alright. So I was just like, no boo, it ain't gonna happen. So we're just talking and stuff. So I was already like fed up with having to deal with this one, and then my friends started talking to these Nigerian guys, and these guys were like a bit older, so they were like maybe, I would say 30s, like early 30s, late 20s. So I was already like, oh, I can't deal because thing, like every time you meet people out, it's just like, it's just a mess. It's just a mess. It's scattered, everything. But anyways, we didn't want to be like stush people. I didn't want to be stush. My friends were already being friendly, but I didn't want to be stush and be like, oh, I don't want to talk to anyone because they're coming after me. Not everyone that says hi to you wants you or anything like that. So I was just like, you know what, they just want to be friends, just want to be friendly. So we just started talking to them. Yeah, so at this point, I think they were just saying hi and everything. So we just said hi. They were like, where are you from, this and that. And then I think we were like, okay, I think it was time to go. So we're like, let's just go. And then we ended up at McDonald's and we were just talking to these people. So somehow we exchanged numbers. I think they were like, oh, what are you guys doing tomorrow? Because you're new here, we can show you around. So we were like, oh, cool, because we don't really know where to go and stuff like that. And we normally just would go and just look around by ourselves. But we're like, okay, cool, y'all can help us with that. So that was set, and then we decided, okay, let's go home. So we went home. The following day, we met up. I think we went to what is it called? I think Into or something. There's like this like center, like a big mall. We went there, like a big shopping center in Newcastle. We went there. I think these lot were like proper blowing up our phones. So I think there was 3 of them that we met the first day, and everyone kind of like tried to talk to one of us, but it was like, oh, friendly and everything. I was like, cool. So we went out to the shopping center, and then they came because they were like, oh, where you guys? Told them. They were like, okay, cool. So they came to the shopping center, they chilled with us, and they were like, oh, why don't you guys come back, you know, just have fun. So we're like, okay, cool. So so we went back, and then we're just chilling. This guy that was trying to talk to me, let's name him Samuel. Samuel he had a son. So he had a son, and he was mixed race, and he was showing me pictures, and obviously because I love babies, I was so like, oh my gosh, he's so cute. I think his son was about 2 at that point. And then he was like, oh, like, I'm not with the mother anymore, I just was with her to get my papers. I really don't like when men do this. I feel like it's really selfish of you to fake a relationship with a white woman or someone to get papers, and then you have a kid, and this child is obviously not born in a place of love. This child you're not planning to stay, you're just planning to get your papers and leave. So this child is going to be like, have the rest of his life not having both parents just because you were selfish. So I was already like, why would you do that and stuff like that. He was like, oh, he's not with her anymore because of her. She's been since like after the baby came, she's been this and that. She's been trying to get him, like, basically he was saying that she has been ruining his life. He has to pay money, he's been working, like all these things. But the thing with Samuel was, he was a very nice guy, and that's why I ended up speaking to him, and we actually became friends, because he was actually a really nice person, because he was so humble, so down to earth. You meet people and you already know what kind of people they are. They're just very like, you know, proud and stuff. He wasn't proud, he was very nice, he was very humble. He like talked about his family, he talked about obviously how he used to work, and because he'd not been in the country for so long, he used to work, I think he was doing cleaning or something, but he was very hardworking, and that's what I could say. He was a very hardworking person, and that's what I really like, you know, was like, oh, I really like the fact that you're hardworking and stuff. So anyways, we're at the house now, just telling us all these sob stories. And then one of the other guys, I think, okay, so we're in the house, and then it was like a big house. So 2 of them were like, this is our house. And then Samuel was like, well, I'm living here as well because my girlfriend kicked me out. And I was like, oh, you know, whatever. But I was like, that's weird. Where are you sleeping? But obviously because they're friends, he could stay wherever he could stay. I'm not to tell you where to stay or where not to stay. So I was like, cool in it. So I was like, that's great. So we have we were chilling, just talking music, drinking as well. And one of my friends, she got wasted. Oh gosh. But yeah, so later on, this white lady comes to the house, and she's called, let's call her Stacy. So Stacy comes to their house, and she was really upset because she was like, oh, what's going on? She's been trying to call one of the guys, and he was not picking up. And then he was like, oh yeah, she's just my friend, blah blah blah. And then I was like, okay, so why is it that you're keeping, because he was trying to keep her away from us. Why is it that you're keeping her away from us if she's your friend? Like, bring her in, let her chill with us and everything. And then they were like, okay. So she ended up chilling with us. We were talking to her. I felt bad for her because I clocked that she was with the one that was on one of the guys, and he was trying to like deny her in front of us. And I feel like because there was three black girls and she was white, she probably felt threatened or whatever. And she was upset, but she wasn't trying to show it. And I'm not that type of person to come and make anyone upset. So I spoke to her. Me and my other friend were like speaking to her and stuff. And then she was like, she said, yeah, they've been together for some while. And I was just like, why would you lie about it though? So we were like asking that guy, we were like, why would you lie about her, and why would you say something like that, this and that? He was like, no, he's not trying to. Like, but you were trying to move to my friend, so right now you're looking stupid, you're looking dumb because your girl's pulled up on you, and now you're trying to change the matter. But the truth of the matter is you're actually trying to play her. Anyways, we were like, whatever. So we started chilling with her. We just wanted to make her feel better because I think she started crying as well at some point. But she was an older white woman, so she was about in her 30s, maybe up to 40s. So I feel like in her way, she was like holding on to this younger guy, and it was sad. So we felt sorry for her. So we were like, okay, trying to befriend her and stuff. So anyways, after all that, we decided to go back to our hotel, and yeah, that was that, I think. And then we met again. Yeah, I think we met again, and my friends were like, I was mean to Samuel. I was over it because I was like, your friends are playing some kind of mean games here. And then we met again, and I think Samuel was just like, oh, I like you and stuff. I was like, no. We can be friends, and that's it. Cut. I just said we can be friends, and that's it. He was really, and even when we left, my friends were like, I was being mean because I didn't give him a hug. I was like, it's not my fault, okay. So anyways, I felt bad because I was being mean and everything, but I was just like, you know what, I'm not here trying to be, I don't want any issues, I don't want any problems. But obviously he had said that he was not with his baby mama, and he had a child, and he was nice, and I didn't see any like inconsistencies with his story then. So I think we met up again for once more, just to walk around and just have a look at Newcastle. And then I think we went out together. Stacey came out as well. She was drunk. But she was really happy to see us. And then so the weekend is over now. Everything good, everything set. Fast forward to my birthday. This was in May when we went. So it was around May when we went. So my birthday was in June. My birthday's coming up, guys. So so anyways, my birthday was coming up, and since we left, he was messaging me, he was calling me. I am not a mean person, I'm a very friendly person, and this is the problem, because sometimes people like to take it too far with my friendliness, like to take it too far with the fact that I'm nice. And it's like, it's really hard for me to be mean, it's really hard for me to be like stush or like just just dismiss someone because that's not how I was brought up. So we were just talking, and I thought he was a very nice person. I didn't have any issues with him personally. I thought he was cool and everything, so that was fine. So he was like, I'm coming to Leeds for your birthday. I was like, why? He was like, no, it's your birthday, you have to do something special. I was like, okay. So he had to come to Leeds on my birthday. I was like, cool. So we just went to town, just went to movies, nothing, you know, just basic stuff. Everything was cool. I think he got me a perfume for my birthday. Yeah, and I think he was still trying to be like, let's get together. I was like, I really have just met you, we're just friends. I do not see myself, I'm not looking for a relationship. I don't really think, you know, I already said this plenty of times. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna pray about it. If it's meant to be, then it's meant to be, and I'm gonna get the feeling that it's meant to be. But as of now, I'm not getting that feeling. When I saw him, I didn't see him as, okay, I'm gonna be with this person, or like something. It wasn't like, wow, do you know what I mean? I feel like when you meet someone and you really like them and you start talking to them, there's a way you start to feel about them. I didn't feel that way about him. I felt like he was a really nice person. I felt like we clicked, and I felt like he was lovely. But that was like where it was, and I told him that we're friends and everything. I really like, I kind of enjoyed speaking to him as well. He was lovely. I love talking about his son. Like, that was cool and everything. So he came to Leeds and he left. That was like a one-day trip kind of thing. So fast forward to like, I think a week or two after that. So I get a weird number calling me. So I picked up the call, and it was like someone speaking in like, to me it was like an Irish accent. So I was like, just put the phone down like straight away, because I was like, I was like, wrong number, and I put the phone down because I was like, what's this Irish accent like? You know, people call you and think, oh, they've got the wrong number. And then after this now, I think they called me again. So I picked up and I was like, hello, who is this? And the person was like, oh, hi, do you know this? I was like, she said, do you know Samuel? But I didn't click. I was just like, who is this person? Why are they speaking in this weird accent? I was just like, okay, whatever. Then I got a text from this number saying, hi, this is Samuel's girlfriend. The message said, I don't have that phone with me again, I can't show you guys, but it said something along the lines of, hi, this is Samuel's girlfriend, I found your number in his phone, blah blah blah, just want to know, are you talking to him? I was like, no. You're not gonna get me out of character. You are not going to get me out of character. So I just messaged her, and the thing is, I actually felt sorry for her, because this is not what, they were not together. So I was like, hi, yes, I met him, so we are not dating, we're not together, literally nothing is happening, nothing has ever happened. He said, this is what he said, that he's no longer with you. And she was like, we've been together, he sleeps here, he lives here. I was just like, oh boy, this is why, you know, Nigerians have these bad names, and you guys just keep, you know, you just keep going, just like, let me just add some spice to the bad name that we've got. So I was like, oh. So the tea was, they've been together, nothing has happened, but she saw my number on his phone, she saw that he was calling me often, she saw that he was messaging me, and she was like, what is going on? So I was like, you know what, you have every right to call me and to message me and to ask me, and you know what, that's even good that you messaged me, because this guy's been disturbing my life, you know, that's even good. And I was like, let me just tell you now, this is exactly what has happened. Like, I'm the type of person that if a woman comes to me as a woman, I will gladly hear what you have to say, because I'm not that person that's about to be out there looking like an idiot. And she was looking like a fool because she didn't know what was going on behind closed doors, like what was going on behind the scenes, and she didn't know anything. So I gladly filled her in. I was like, listen girl, this is what's happening. And I told her, I was like, you know what, on my part nothing is going on, but this is what you should know. And she was really upset. She was like, you know, I've been with him for so long after we had the baby, this and that. She's really trying to, I never obviously said like, oh, he's using it for papers, and that's not my business. I just told her that he was coming on to me, and like obviously she's seen the messages. So she was just like, you know, upset. And then she was messaging me, like literally she messaged me for a while, and I was like, okay. But I just told her like, this is exactly what's happened. It's up to you what you want to do from now on. It's your decision. Obviously I've washed my hands from him. I'm not really gonna talk to him. So listen, I was okay before I met him. I'm gonna be okay. Like, he was a friend, but he wasn't that, he wasn't my best friend, okay? I can leave, I can move on with my life. So that's just how we left it. I think she was trying to message me as well. She was trying to tell me all about her problems, but I was like, at the end of the day, you have to deal with your problems. You have to talk about it with him, not me. So you'll have to deal with your problems. I don't know what's going on. I'm not in the relationship, so I was just like, okay, you just, you know, you just deal with that there, and I'll just deal with me over here. So that's basically what happened at that time. Oh yeah, so I did message him after that. I said, wow, your girlfriend just messaged me, she just called me, and I was just like, it's such a shame that, you know, you were actually lying all this while. And he tried to, he tried it. He tried to be like, oh, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. And he tried to like backtrack and say he didn't say what he said. But he was like, you know, things are not going well with her. She's not black. You're black. You're African. You know, I want to pursue something with you. I said, no. Got a son with her. Okay, you go and fix that, and you go and get your life together. Like, I just said, God bless you. Have a lovely life. And that was that. So that is the time that the girlfriend called me, and you know, I had to come to her as a woman, I guess. I don't even know who was coming to who as a woman, because she was checking me, I guess, just trying to figure out like if I was a side chick, and I was like, no boo, no ma'am. So yeah, that's the time I was in that situation. And it was so strange because I was like, don't try to come and spoil my good name. Don't spoil my good name. But yeah guys, so that is that. I hope you guys enjoy this story time. I have, I think, 2 more coming up as at the moment. And wish me luck in my exams. Pray for me. I will see you guys very, very soon, I hope. And I wish you guys a lovely day, lovely night, lovely afternoon whenever you're watching this. And please do make sure to like, to comment, to subscribe. And if this has happened up to you, let me know, because I know there's a lot of these guys that like to play these games, and God is watching you, you know. God is really watching you. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll speak to you guys later. Bye.